Researchers are sounding the alarm about items in your pantry that could cause some major problems. We're talking about infertility in men, intestinal damage, and even a link to autism. It's food and drink we consume every day, and it has one thing in common. It's packaged in plastic. Candace Scalise joins us now with more on these dangers of plastic and its impact on our bodies. Candace.
Yeah, so researchers are concerned about how much plastic we're consuming without even knowing it. If you think about it, so much of what we eat and we drink is packaged in plastic. And so scientists are worried that this packaging could lead to some major health concerns.
Plastic packaging. It's everywhere. And some would say it's taking over.
And scientists are now finding thousands of plastic particles in water bottles, soda bottles, even in milk cartons. These milk cartons are lined with polyethylene and are leaching plastic into the milk.
Wait, he just said plastic is leaching into our drinks. That's Package Engineering Solutions President Doug Peck, and it's what he's studying.
Fredonia State University did a study where they found 10,000 particles of plastic in one water bottle.
So what's the big deal here? Well, for one, scientists are finding these small plastic particles are leading to major health problems.
And we're finding that these plastics are causing endometriosis in women, they're causing liver damage, intestinal damage, and also intestinal blockage.
A major population at risk, Peck says, are pregnant women.
Pregnant women drink copious amounts of bottled water to keep hydrated. And they're taking in all these plastic particles. These plastic particles are going through the umbilical cord into the developing fetus's brain. We don't know that effect yet, but we still think it's autism.
And another concern is getting pregnant. Peck says one of their theories is consuming plastic particles will cause infertility in men.
Peck says not every bottle of water has 10,000 plastic particles. He says it seems to vary, and right now they're not sure why.
It seems like there are still a lot of questions and a lot of investigating to do. What has been published so far?
The information is coming out of medical journals, it's coming out of packaging journals, and a few trade journals.
So is there a solution?
We have patented material up there by Dr. Katchmark. It comes from the starch out of potatoes. And we think that with this material, we can replace a lot of plastics.
Jeffrey Katchmark is a professor of agricultural and biological engineering at Penn State.
We have found ways to put starch and other natural fibers like cellulose and starch together to make an insoluble barrier material that can replace plastics.
And it's happening in this lab.
So we mix the powders first, and then we add the solutions.
From that starch, they're creating a coating similar to laminate that's biodegradable.
I'm hoping that the technology that we've developed will replace a vast majority of the plastics that we use now so that we could have a more sustainable world.
Katchmark says they've been working on a plastic replacement for years, and they're hoping to have something consumers can buy within the next year. But until then, Peck advises opting for other packaging materials like glass and aluminum.
The World Health Organization published this report in 2019 about microplastics in drinking water. It says overall our water is safe, but more research does need to be done. It's also important to know that the FDA has a list of approved plastic products for food contact. I've posted that information for you on our website, cbs21.com. I'm Candace Scalise.